Yeah, we are live.
Okay. So first of all, the scientific community today is organizing this Sci-Chat discussion, and it's very, I can say, very uh, interesting debate that always goes on between classical and uh, modern science, and even the researchers always keep on fighting that modern is good, some say classical was good, etc. So we'll have a friendly discussion. Me and Kartikey, we would be coordinating this. So Kartikey, do you want to add something on this?
Hello, Dhairya, and hello, everyone. So, as you all know, today we are here to celebrate the National Science Day. Like, and in the SciChat discussion, like, we previously also had a SciChat discussion in which we discussed about the quantum biology, the quantum perception of life, and it was an amazing experience for all of us. Like, what is quantum biology? How it is relating in real life. So. Yeah, scientific community has been organizing these kinds of side chat discussion, and um, yeah, that's all. I think now we should introduce ourselves and call the participants to introduce to please introduce yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's I think that's the key feature I can say about this discussion is that it's an it's an open interactive discussion. So first point is we need to introduce yourself. So I'll go first. So I am Dhairya Rajguru, and currently I am pursuing my master's in cell and molecular biology at the Maharaja Sejirav University of Baroda. I have completed couple of my research work, some at IIT Bombay. Last year, I got a chance into IISc Bangalore, but it wasn't possible due to COVID, so I did a remote internship with Professor Sandhya Vishweswarya. She is the co-chair and the director of Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering at IISc, and also she was the former chairperson of Department of Molecular Reproduction and Growth at IISc Bangalore. So this was this, and right now I'm working in MSU itself in a project of autoimmunity and stuff. So, and I'm really interested this, and obviously scientific community, me and our admins started it. So most of the admins are not present today over here, but we'll try that. We'll do good. So because due to we have our exams and also right. So that's about me, and I think Kartike, you can introduce yourself.
Thank you, Dhairya. It was a nice introduction of yours. So, hello everyone. My name is Kartikey Saxena, and now I enrolled in the Masters in Animal Biology and Biotechnology in Department of Animal Biology, School of Life Sciences, University of Hyderabad. And I had couple of experience in the research. I worked on the eyelid carcinoma, specifically on squamous cell carcinoma, sebaceous gland carcinoma, conjunctival melanoma, choroidal melanoma at AIMS New Delhi. And I involved in the pretty much a couple of another, I worked on Huntington's under Dr. M. Subaraja, University of Madras. And I worked on the proteomics based research work also, like analysis of the human plasma serum sample. And currently I'm involved in the research work on brain cancer at South Campus, University of Delhi. So yeah, that is pretty much about me. And of course I'll have to do the master's thesis, and still I'm searching about the topic in which I'm most interested. And yes, I'll look forward to it, and I'll have my master's thesis in that. Thank you.
I think next anyone can go ahead and introduce themselves. I think that's not good to take names, but if people don't turn up, then I'll have to take names. So it's better if you can turn on your mic and introduce yourself by your own. Okay.
I think we should call their names. Only then they will
Is it?
come and introduce themselves.
Is it? Is it? Okay. So I think I'll start with the names in my chat box only, the participants. So over here, first is Aparijita. Okay, I know her. So I think, yeah, she can introduce. She was even present in last Sci-Chat discussion.
Hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, so it's been nice to meet you after such a long time, all of you. From our recent last Sky Chat discussion was on quantum biology, and I was present there too. It was really a nice experience for me. So I would like to thank all of you once again for taking this initiative to arrange the discussion on such a wonderful day, on National Science Day. And the topic is really too good and too matching with today itself. So, hello, my name is Aparajita Chakraborty, and currently I am a PhD scholar of St. Xavier's College, Calcutta, and my subject is on biotechnology, and my PhD work is based on the island's protein of an Indian fish, not one, but two fish. That is, one is rohu fish and another is bhola fish. One is a saltwater fish and another is a freshwater fish. And the name of the protein is alpha crystalline. It's basically present in islands of all vertebrates. So that's all I can say. And I have been a member of scientific community for almost I don't remember how many, but for a long time itself.
I can
So
say an year, almost an year.
yeah, almost yeah, right. Yeah, so it's nice to meet all of you and hope to have a wonderful interactive discussion with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aparijita. I
Thank
think
you. Thank
that's,
you so much for your.
yeah. So I think if we'll get some time, we'll surely hear about your PhD up till what you have done and what are you gonna do it ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Surely we'll do that if time permits. So now further moving on others introduction, and then we'll even have to start the discussion, right? So next is Darshini Katula. I think she can go ahead for introduction.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Darshini. I'm studying in third year MBBS student. Actually, I'm interested in science and biology, so I wanted to take part in it. That's it.
Okay, but which university or which medical college are you
Uh,
in?
yeah, I'm from SWIMS Sri Padmavati Medical College for Women, Tirupati,
Okay,
from
okay,
Andhra
okay.
Pradesh.
That's wonderful, I can say. Good.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
nice to have a doctor in a in a
Yeah,
future
it's an
doctor.
MBBS student. They mostly do not
Yeah,
join out in the science discussions like interactive sessions.
Yeah,
that's the point.
I'm from childhood. I'm interested in science related things like biology and science related things. So I wanted to join. So I have joined.
We can
That's
clearly see your
wonderful.
enthusiasm while you have taken the MBBS course. Obviously, you are interested in science. Yeah, go ahead, Dhairya.
Yeah. Thank you, Darshini. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So next is Ganesh Kadam. I think can introduce. Okay, he left suddenly. Okay, till he comes, we can go ahead with the Pradnya.
Okay, good afternoon to everyone here. I'm Pradna Galimute. I'm in third year biotechnology. So I am really interested in this like discussion like things, and I'm newly introduced to this scientific community via my friend. So let's see. I'm from Department of Biotechnology, Veer Narmad, South Gujarat University. Okay, so thank you.
Yeah. That's wonderful. I can say. Thank you for introduction. Yeah. So next is Sarat Chandra. I think I'm not wrong
Hello,
in
Sharat Chandra. Hello, everyone.
Sarat
I'm
Chandra.
Sharat
Hello,
Chandra.
hello.
I'm a second year medical student. Okay,
Oh, that's great.
From Great Eastern Medical School and Hospital, Srikakulam,
Where?
Andhra Pradesh. Great Eastern
Okay,
Medical School.
okay. From Andhra Pradesh. Okay, I think we have second medical science student. That's really
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
It's
Cool.
my first in this scientific community. It's my first debate or something, and I think it will be very enjoyable.
Yeah. Certainly. Thank you for joining. Yeah. So next is Shah Heli. I think she can go ahead with the introduction.
Uh, Hello everyone. I'm Saheli. I'm from third year BSc Biotechnology from Department of Biotechnology, Vinarmat, South Gujarat University. I have been a part of the WhatsApp group of scientific community from many time, almost from lockdown, I can say.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
So thank you for joining, Heli. Thank you so much. So okay, so next is Shruti Borgaonkar. Shruti, you can go ahead for your introduction.
Actually, I have joined in from my mother's phone. So actually, my name is Shreya Borgaonkar, and I am pursuing master's degree in biochemistry. Now it's my final year, and I just got this message from our WhatsApp, from WhatsApp group. So I thought maybe I'll get to learn something new or know something new. So I have joined.
Mm. So from where are you pursuing your masters? Which university?
Ferguson College, Pune.
Okay, from Pune. Okay. That's good. I can say. Okay, so next is Somilia. Okay, let me tell about Somilia. He's also one of our admin of scientific community. So yeah, Somilia, you can introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. Myself Somil Mishra. I am currently pursuing third year of SLN molecular biology. I'm in third year of BSc in Cell and Molecular Biology from Vikram Sarabhai Institute of Cell and Molecular Biology, and I like I have interest in the field of virology and biochemistry, and I am quite tech savvy. I used to do lots check for or means do I am quite tech savvy means I like to do with the technology and all. That's it from my side.
Great, Somilia. I think Kartikey, you had some doubt on virology, so I think you can ask Somilia someday.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, even last time we had one of our participants. He was from National Institute of Virology. I think
Yeah,
he asked
Prithvinath.
us,
Oh, sorry,
right?
Prithvinath ni Abranel.
Abranel,
Abranel.
Abranel
Yeah,
Gangopadhyay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think he was from National Institute of Virology.
In National
Yeah,
Institute of Virology, Pune.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. We all wrote this article together. Yeah, yeah. I remember.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead with Surbhi Shah.
I think one participation,
Yeah,
Ganesh has come.
I think Surbhi is also left. So first, let the Surbhi can
Ah,
introduce. Then I think we'll go ahead with Ganesh. Right?
okay, okay.
Yeah. So Surbhi, you can introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, seniors. I am Surabhi Jha, currently a first year BSc student at Dr. Vikram Sarabhai Institute of Cell and Molecular Biology, affiliated under the MS University of Baroda. I am interested mainly in the inheritance probability of cancers like brain cancer, breast cancer, or ovarian cancer because there have been many cases where these cancers were said to be inherited. So, how can we make sure that these do not affect the next generation is what mainly I'm interested in.
Hey Surbhi, sorry I didn't recognize you at the first, but I think I got to know you. You are my junior. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think who's left now? I think someone recently joined in. I think PK. Okay, PK. So that's very, I can say. Okay, so we were having an introduction round for everyone. Everyone has introduced themselves. So I think that would be great if you can introduce yourself. The you recently joined, right? Hello. Yeah, can you hear us, PK?
Hello, PK.
Okay, I think that uh,
I think some connectivity issues are there.
mm-mm. Anyways, okay. Uh, so let's go ahead. I think we can
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
think we
with
should
our
move
discussion.
forward.
So, can anybody tell why do we actually held the National Science Day? Why National Science Day is celebrated? So, I think today is National Science Day. So, that's first thing that we should actually talk to our mind that what is
We
National
should.
Science Day?
Yeah. Can anybody please
Yeah, please
discuss
just
about the?
unmute your mics. You can speak up randomly. This is
Yes.
an
It's an open
unofficial
discussion.
talk.
Yes.
It's like an open discussion among friends that you do chit chat in your college on politics and other things. So this is an science talk. So I think you can speak up science. So anyone can speak up. Why do we have? What is this national science? Aparijita, can you go ahead? You're the most senior one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, National Science Day is, as we know, that it marks the birth anniversary of C.V. Raman, and that's why it's
No,
celebrated.
no, 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 no. No,
Yeah, yeah.
that's often confused with everyone. So that's not the birth anniversary, I can
It's a
say.
discovery related to Raman's effect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Raman's
yeah,
effect.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, right. Right. Sorry, miss.
Yeah, that's completely fine. So I think that's the India actually they uh, like they honored C.V. Raman's discovery on Raman spectroscopy on 1928. In 1928, the Raman effect was actually was awarded as Nobel Prize, and from that day itself, it was named as National Science Day for India.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
from 1987, the government took this decision and it was done this. So I think
Yeah.
that's basic misconcept that everyone has in their mind.
Yes, if you see, like after the Rabindranath Tagore, the C.V. Raman has got the Nobel Prize. So in science, we can say that this Venkat Raman was the first one to receive the Nobel Prize in physics or in science. That is why we celebrate the National Science Day on the discovery of Raman effect.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone else want to add points on what CV Raman did, Sir CV Raman did? Like anyone, they can come up that what is Raman spectroscopy? Anyone wants to say something or something like that? So, Amelia, would you like to go ahead? What's Raman effect or
Sorry,
something?
I don't have
Amazing.
any. Currently, I don't have any idea on this. Sorry.
Okay. So anyone, please go ahead. Anyone.
Please don't shy, everyone. It's just a discussion, open discussion between the friends. We can discuss about the anything. Please tell something about the Raman effect, the scattering of light, like what it discovered.
That's nothing but like consider there's a particle over there. A light is uh, coming on it, and the light is scattered. That's what is Raman effect. But when we go deep into it, that's completely I can say a physics portion. So it's all due to the electron density, the chemical bonding, and the electromagnetic field that is possessed by all the electrons. All the electrons absolutely have its own electromagnetic field. छोटा छोटा होता है सबके आजू बाजू 10⁻⁻10 एंगस्ट्रॉम के उसमें होता है. So that's how the Raman effect works. And I think if last time we had so many participants from different fields like physics, I think there was one or two from physics also because it was a quantum biology talk. So there were many participants. So we had really great discussion on it. So I think uh, that even you can go and see back, it's like people explain quantum biology, quantum rays, etc. in it. So we even have coupled article out of it. So even for this discussion we would be doing the same. uh, the people who all are over here, they can make a article, and it's like it would be published on our website, and that article should, it's not like it should be a journal article or something like that, but it should be it should have couple of theories that we discussed today in short, so that it would be a compiled article of this discussion, right? So I think that's very much pretty okay. So okay. So do anyone wants to add like what is classical science? Please turn up. Now we need people for discussion. It's not just we four that we need to discuss.
Yes, exactly. Please, please open your
Otherwise we
mic
call
and
out the names and you need to speak up something. One or two lines that you what you mean. What is classical science? What is modern science? And
what is
obviously you can
classical
describe
science?
the
Yeah,
methodology.
and please tell us about the themes of the National Science Day. Like previously, the theme of the National Science Day about the women in sciences, the sciences for the people and the people for sciences, science and technology for sustainable future, and GMO and other things. So, do you know what is the theme of 2021 National Science Day? Can anyone please tell me?
Something effect of science on education skills and something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's like impact on education, skills, and work. So that's the theme for the National Science Day of today's. So, what is the theme? Like, why do they decide a theme? On what basis do they decide? Do anyone has any idea? Like, why do they do so?
The aim is so that the students can get uh, experience in the field of this. I mean, they can
Hmm, hmm,
explain.
hmm, hmm. Okay. So, but why they need to keep this theme only this time? मतलब ऐसा क्यों है कि यही थीम इस बार रखो और कोई थीम क्यों नहीं? ऐसा क्यों कि यही
Yes,
वाली
why
थीम इस बार?
future of science, technology, and innovation and its impact on education skills and work is important, and they put a
Yeah.
theme
Oh, and
about this.
exactly. So this year, I think up till my logic that is gone. Professor Vijay Raghavan, he's from NCBS. He was from NCBS. I think he is still is. His lab is currently run by a postdoc, a senior postdoc, and I think in next 2 to 3 years, Professor Vijay Raghavan, who is the scientific advisor to DST and DBT of India. तो द ऐसे जैसे हम अभी डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं ना, वैसे वो लोग भी वहां पे डिस्कशन करते हैं और सोचते हैं कि इस बार का थीम क्या रखे. तो we could portably now consider that we all are the chair members of representing all the states of India or something like that, and we are given different sectors, like किसी को हेल्थ दिया है, किसी को फोरेंसिक दिया है, साइंस में भी होता है ना ऐसा. तो कंसिडर कर लो, एंड वी आर सिटिंग इन अ ग्रुप ऑफ काउंसिल. सो व्हाट यू थिंक कि क्यों ऐसा थीम रखा? क्या सोच सकते हो, मतलब कि यही थीम क्यों होना चाहिए? कि इम्पैक्ट ऑन एजुकेशन स्किल्स एंड वर्क, एंड दैट्स रियली important topic. Anyone? Yes, Sarat Chandra, you want to add something?
No.
Okay. Anyone? Okay, I think Ganesh
So
is over here.
I want to add something on it.
Yeah, Soumilya,
So
go ahead.
so I think they decided a theme to promote. Actually, in this year, 1 year, we have seen that lots of innovations have come up. So to promote innovative techniques, and to become a job provider rather than a job seeker. So that's why they are promoting innovations in the youth. So due to which they have chosen this theme according to my logic.
Okay.
I would like to add here something. I
Yes,
guess
brother.
the members of the committee may have felt the need that India should have more persons that are skillful or more innovative or like such that maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. So everything revolves around.
Yes, it's nice. Yeah, like you see that there are a million research paper in the NCBS database and other databases on cancer or any other diseases, but we don't usually read the all the papers, right? So, but we should read that paper, and the fact that you know about the Charles Darwin and about the Albert Einstein. But what do you think? Who is more famous? चार्ल्स डार्विन और एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन? आई कैन बेट यू दैट तुम एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन को तो बहुत अच्छी तरह से जानते होगे लेकिन
Obviously,
चार्ल्स डार्विन को इतना अच्छी तरह से नहीं.
it's a bit
Yes,
obvious,
that's the point now.
Kartikey, because it
Yes,
said that world top 11 discover out of world's top 11 discoveries, 7 discoveries are of Einstein.
yes, exactly. That's point. And हमको इम्पोर्टेंस जाननी चाहिए रिसर्च की, कि अगर एक साइंटिस्ट दे आर working on something, so we should read that paper, or we should study about his research, and we pursue the knowledge, we gain the knowledge and pursue our career based upon that. That is why, in my opinion, that they put this theme, the future of science, technology, and innovation, and
May
how
I
they are
say
affecting the
something?
educations. Yes, Survi.
Actually, in one of the literature pieces which I read, it was said that the future will be left in the hands of the scientist. So, to cultivate a scientific temper among the kids, science and education have been linked in this year's theme. That's what I perceive from this year's theme.
Hmm. I think so. What
Hmm.
now I think is like why did they chose this? See, so last year ka jo national science theme was, it was on COVID-19, right? That how does this pandemic is there, and etc etc, right? So it was on this, and this year they have kept it like future of science, technology, innovation, impact on education, skills and work. So first of all, when we see impacts on education, the first thing that it comes in the mind is COVID-19 के वजह से एग्जाम्स ऑनलाइन हो रही है. Due to COVID-19, we are not going to colleges. Due to COVID-19, we are not handled good by the experiments. We are not getting things to do. We are not getting opportunities. Same way, skills. So many things are hampered, like the skills for, like, consider any student, not just science student, even MBA student. So consider that someone took MBA admission in marketing and sales. So what is the work of marketing and sales? To go out to the people and sell the product. Now, how can a person of MBA marketing and sales can actually go out? So he got a degree online marketing degree or something like that. That's what a digital marketer also do from a diploma course, right? So to get the skill of interacting with people, why do people do MBA in marketing and sales? To interact with people, to develop the communication skills, right? How to sell a product. Now मतलब like बहुत बार ऐसा कहते हैं कि like if you go out तो you should be so sweet and so marketable that गंजे को भी कंगी बेच के आना चाहिए. तो वो काम MBA इन मार्केटिंग एंड सेल्स का होता है. तो अभी गंजे को कहाँ पकड़ने जाएंगे लॉकडाउन में? तो आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट द limitation of skills that it came in 2020. So to uplift the skill based education, that's why I think this might be there. And the work, so obviously everyone's work is being damaged by this COVID-19. Take businessman, a scientist, a researcher. IISc and NCBS were also shut down for 2 to 3 months. So all the researchers were like, they closed their labs. All the industries were down. Consider any small startup that also uh, got it down. So I think most of the cases the work was affected of the people. So to overcome this all things, and now the second wave is coming, but we don't know what's gonna happen. So the theme for this, I think they kept it like science, technology, innovation, impacts on education, skills, work, etc. Right? So anyone wants to add something on this? Like, I don't know, I just kept my thoughts like, why did they did, like, this might be the reason they kept it.
This was actually kind of predicted, this online mode of education, in the book Physics for the Future by Michio Tatu. He mentions
Which
that there might physics, I think Physics of the Future, right, by Michio Tatu. It's
Mhm.
it's a Penguin publication, and in this it was written that many students were now might face some online education which is still under the laws of physics. So it said that if the laws of physics are not violated in any manner, anything can happen in the future. So this was kind of predicted already.
Oh.
Oh, it's nice. So, Dhairya, I think we should move to the classical sciences and the modern sciences.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead with the topic. Otherwise, if we start talking, then we'll leave our topic behind. So okay, so I think now what we need is that everyone should come up with a own definition, not definition, an own idea that what is classical science and what is modern science as per you. Like when someone says classical science, then what comes in your mind? The first thought in your mind for classical science, I think, and what first thought that it comes for modern science. It can be in any context. Like methodology के context में हो सकता है, like what methods did they use, like PCR machine was just invented right now. First of all, there was no PCR, right? So but still discoveries were done, DNA was uh, shown exactly, but at that time there was no PCR. Gene editing was also done at that time, but there was no gene editing tool. So that kind of things. Earlier, there was no bioinformatics, there was no computers. Google ही 1998 में आया. तो जब गूगल ही 1998 में आया है, तो उसके पहले कोई डेटाबेसेस भी नहीं थे, ऑब्वियसली नहीं थे. डेटाबेसेस थे तो बुक्स के फॉर्म में थे, लाइब्रेरीज के फॉर्म में थे. तो what the first thing that comes in your mind is what modern science क्या होता है? It can be experimental approach, methodology, it can be some results, it can be based upon some observation, some thoughts, or anything. मतलब किसी के भी बेस पे तुम बोल सकते हो. So what as per you is classical science and modern science? So I think Aparijita, yes, go ahead.
Actually, I was just reading yesterday that ancient times there was they did not have much understanding regarding science. So actually, what I mean to say that there are no distinction between rational science and magic. So I mean to say that when a person became ill, his health deteriorated, then the doctors earlier they use magical formulas and medicinal treatments like that, and they uh, what to say, and there various types of herbs, I mean natural products were used earlier, like from trees, from plants. And then and also I was reading that thing also, that the Babylonians they what to say, they use scribes, I mean to say, to detect the motion of stars and the planets and moon. And they even used particles such as bitumen, clay, sand, stone, like this. But and also regarding the machinery which you guys were talking about, I think one DNA sequencing method is Sanger sequencing, then pyro sequencing or Maxim Gilbert. I think Sanger sequencing is the much, what to say, it's an older method, and
Mm-hmm.
in
Can
modern
you, Parikshita, there are many people over here. I think there's some even Surbi. I don't remember her name. Surbi, can you just tell your name? I think you joined from someone, your mom's phone or something.
No, I joined from my phone only. It's
Okay.
Surabhi.
No,
Shruti,
actually, I'm Shreya.
that's
I'm sorry,
Shreya.
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 Shruti, Shreya. Okay. I'm
Uh,
sorry. So there are
right.
many people from medical sciences also who don't know
yeah,
what is sequencing. उनको यही नहीं पता कि sequencing मतलब क्या, किसका sequencing. So I think you can go a bit detail,
yeah,
like
yeah.
basic detail. Sequencing.
Yeah, actually, sequencing, what you say, DNA analysis from any individual. In the, I mean to say, you can use it by PCR also to amplify the DNA from any individual, like that only. I don't know if I'm
Okay,
clear or
so sequencing is like a DNA sequencing. Matlab, what is the base pair and like what genes are there? We come to know what genes are there. After that, we come to know that what proteins can be formed from there. How would be,
yeah,
and like it's sequencing like human genome project. It's like sequencing human DNA. Same way sequencing. It's like sequencing for different species.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yes,
yes.
just like the analysis of the DNA,
Yeah,
like
yeah, DNA
what is
analysis.
gene and what is the function of that particular sequence and what will be the gene product of that, what the proteins will be produced from that kind of sequences. That is sequencing. Yeah, in my opinion, that if we say that the
I think
classical sciences and the modern sciences.
Aparijita is
Oh,
not yet.
Aparajita, yeah. Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
no, it's okay. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
can
Go
talk.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You were saying something.
Go ahead, Aparajita.
No, actually, what I meant to say that in modern science, these traditional DNA sequencing methods have been replaced by what is next generation sequencing (NGS). It's commonly used here, not here, but mostly I think in foreign countries they are using this technique. Here also, I think in many uh,
Yeah,
states.
gene sequencing is done. I
Yeah,
think that's something like 1500
thought,
uh, rupees for the cost is something like that only. I don't remember the cost, but it's like 1500 around rupees for 1 kilo base pair or something like that. Kartik, do you have any idea of cost?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
The
What were you talking?
cost of sequencing a 1 kilobyte base pair DNA.
No, no,
No, right? I think it's like
no. I did.
1500
Yes.
rupees or something like that. Okay. So yeah, so Aparijita, like uh, that's great. So Shruti, do you want to add? She mentioned about the medical sciences and like that she says that it was like science was a magic and medicine was most probably said to be science at that time. So what do you want to add, uh, Shreya?
Actually, I just wanted to say that if we can get to know mutations in some genes before, so now it is possible that we can find some solutions through some methods.
Hmm.
This is
So,
what came
what
to
is
my
the
mind.
first thing
I,
that
but I
comes
don't
in
know
your
whether
mind
it's
when it says like classical science? So, what things do come to your mind?
actually I don't have any idea. I'm just hearing this word for the first time.
Okay, so classical science is ancient science. अभी ऐसा सोच लो.
Okay, okay.
So, what is the first thing that comes in your mind?
Like now see matlab, before like many years ago there was no invention of mixers and grinders, so people used to do like a lot of hard work, but later then like as inventions uh, were made, then life became easier. Like I'm able to think in this way right now. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but yeah.
That's completely right. That's what is the difference between classical science and like classical science method. वो
Okay.
सबके घर में वो like I'm Marathi, so
Huh.
many things like goes on in my home in traditional way, like to make chutneys and all. So we still use a primitive classical method of khalbatta and something like that. So that's still in our home. So though we have mixers, though we have ovens, and though we have everything, but still in many places chula is there.
Yes, yes.
So that's even when we go to our villages or something like that. Chula is available, though the gas is there.
Yes, yes.
Right. So okay. So as per you, uh, the the things that people use, that they have changed, like from halbatta to mixers.
And
Yeah.
we have more MBBS student. If they want to
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
us
He
about the
was
yeah.
Sarat Chandra. Yes. 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 What you wanna add?
Yes. When someone says classical and this modern means, I remember vitamin D.
Uh huh.
In the ancient days, everyone says if you want vitamin D, stay in sun for some time, you will get some sufficient thing. And if the person lives in Antarctica, and how will he will get sunlight? The modern science give the solution is the vitamin D supplement. I remember this when someone says the classical and modern science.
I think that's. I think in Norway or somewhere it's like 6 months of sun and
Oh,
6 months of Norway, right? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Yes. There they need to have the multivitamin supplements. Yeah, otherwise they'd get the bones weakening and all. Low intensity of the sunlight there.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
any
exactly.
other views from the participants? Like Shah Ali, you haven't said anything. Do you want to add something in the classical sciences and modern sciences?
uh, if I think about the classical science, I always think that there was not any knowledge like this is science or this is something. They only observe the nature and comes on the conclusion on the basis of the nature. There was everything everything depending on the nature. Their medicines are on the nature, their foods, everything was very natural. And it was like somewhat very fresh we get. So there was like a very long life they lived and very healthy too, like comparatively to us.
Yes, I even agree with Haley that in early days, what the people who used to do that, they used to be close to the nature, then they do the experiment. But nowadays, we have completely shifted to the artificial environment. So whenever they used to do an experiment, they used to wait for the some time, and they were getting some good results, and they were not even hazardous. But what happens for the development of technology and all, we have gone away from the nature, and this is what we have seen in last 1 year, that different types of disasters, pandemics, etc., what we are seeing here, this is the result of our negligence to the nature.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Pradanya, can do you
Yes,
want
yes,
to
Yeah.
say
Pradnya.
something?
Pradnya. Yeah, Pradnya, go ahead.
Yes.
You wanna?
Yeah, like I was thinking ki, in like earlier times, if someone is doing like a research or like PhD or something, then he or she has to go through like much material, and
Was
like
okay, okay. Sorry, Pradnya. I just want to say, was was there any PhD during the classical science time?
I don't think so, but
Did Albert Einstein
like
did PhD or not?
no, I don't know. I don't think
Even
so.
I don't know.
Like if you see the
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci, there were polymathematician, I think. There's something they call them, if I'm
Oh,
not wrong तो या उनको कॉलमैथ्स बोलते थे तो उनके टाइम पे पीएचडी नहीं ये टाइप्स क्या होता था.
yeah, but like my point is, if you want to find something or if
Okay,
you're
okay.
doing
Albert
research or
Einstein. Albert Einstein was a PhD. Sorry,
okay,
he did his
fine.
PhD from University of Zurich in 1905.
Oh, oh. Okay, so my point is that if we are doing something research or we are interested in something, then we go through a lot of reading or lot of stuff, and then if there is a girl or a boy which is like me, I'm so lazy. Like if we don't label anything or do, and like we just read and keep, read and keep, read and keep, and then in the final years, if we have to like take some content from all the books, then we like have to go through all the stuff again. But like that was in classical science, but now in modern science we can just like pile up or anything in like by using bioinformatics we can get information. Like we can go through ncbi and just type the keyword and we'll get thousands of files, and then we can like store it in a easy way. We can get whenever we want, and like some stuff that is like so easy as compared to the classical science. I think this.
Hmm. Okay, so this Albert Einstein, I just saw about his qualifications. So Sir Albert Einstein completed his diploma from University of Zurich, and directly after diploma in 1905, he completed his PhD. So and that also diploma after some fifth pass out, fifth standard fail, fifth or
Yeah, I
sixth
had no
standard fail.
idea.
Then he
Albert
did
did
then he
PhD.
did diploma. Then after diploma he did PhD in 2 3 years.
Really had no idea that he did PhD.
That was even
Yeah.
astonishing for so
We
Yeah.
have to watch a series like Genius season 1.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
apparently, the
exactly.
Yeah, it's
your PhD might have completed within 1 year in that era. No such toils and struggle. Okay, so yeah, I think still some more people are left to ask the point.
Actually, I
What you
would
wanna
like
add?
to add
So
some
Ruby,
points.
hello.
Hello, I would like to add some points to the to what Pradanya regarding
Pradnya.
the Gur. Pradanya, what? Sorry, regarding that we are using Google and all. But when we see in the ancient science, there was no internet, no proper database, but there were many great discoveries because I think whenever the learning process, it was of basically completely obviously it was oral type of thing. They need to remember the things, and due to which their cognitive power and thinking power was much more than ours. So their brain was, I think, much developed than us. But nowadays we have seen that अरे हाँ गूगल है ना, देख लेंगे, कौन याद रखेगा इसको. This, I guess this is the feeling right
I
now.
think that I also completely agree because Google
Yes,
just
yes,
Dhairya,
completely.
Dhairya,
yeah,
Dhairya. I
yeah.
think there is debate going on here between the
Okay,
classical and the modern sciences. I
okay.
think we
I
should
think
team up.
yeah. Let's team up. So
Let's team up.
let's
Like,
do let's do this. Let's team up. So I'll go with classical science. I want to add so much points to classical science perspective.
and
So I think
I'll go with the modern sciences.
okay, you with
Okay,
modern,
I'm
I
with
with
the classical
classical. So we
sciences.
can divide the team now. Yeah.
Okay,
So
anyone wants to be on my side in modern sciences?
people
Who
people can
supports the
write
modern
down in the
sciences?
chat box. I think that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
B
People can write
or
down in the chat box.
where you wanna go. Classical science or modern science. I am leading the team with classical science, and Kartikey is leading the team with modern science. So I think
Yes, please.
Ellie will go. I think
Okay,
Prajna will go with
Shreya,
modern.
Shreya is on my side.
Okay, yeah, I said okay. What
Pradnya is on
about
my
others?
side.
Surbi on modern.
Surbi on my side.
Okay, who all left? I think Darshini, she wrote or not. Darshini, where do you wanna go? Modern science or classical science? Which team? I think Darshini is some network error. Okay, so let's now see
Let's
this.
discuss. Yeah.
I'll see mine. You see yours.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's get started, shall we, Dhairya? Okay, Darshani has said the classical.
Okay, cool. No problem, no problem. So, Darshini, whatever points you wanna put up for classical science, just write down in the chat box, right? So I'll read them out. Okay, so now I'll go. I'll tell on classical science that what is the thing that actually impressed me on of classical science. So when we see that ancient man, so when we see that the first man that might have come up, the Hindu Vedas says that there was the origin of man directly. That Brahma was the creator and all. Okay, let's not go into it. Consider that there's a one man, the first man and a woman. Obviously, a man and a woman might have came. Then only the generation would have grown so much. So let's take that man and a woman came. So evolution says that Okay. I'm sorry. So there was some disturbance. Okay. So I was that like evolution says that many times ago, like it evolved from apes and all. So now one ape might not have evolved directly to human, right? He on there is an ape, and that ape was converted to human. Obviously, there might be many apes that might have converted to human. So saying that only there was a man and a woman, that's what uh, that's not right if we see about evolution. So let's consider that टोली थी humans की जो बनी. So at that time they might have thought of eating something, like what to eat, how to eat, because they don't know how to eat, they don't know what to eat, they don't know where we can go, how we can go. There might be some overpowered communities of themselves that obviously now like a lion came right now. If we are standing in front of lion, then half of that thing would go as it is, and then we'll run. So there might be so much of challenges. So how those challenges, that was the major challenge of survival at that time, I can say. And as the Darwin said, survival of fittest. So that was the first most challenge, that how to survive now, because you are sent in an open jungle with no clothes. Consider that you are in an open jungle with no clothes, and you don't know from where what will come. Then and you have to successfully come out of that jungle. So that's a life threatening task that is given to you, but it's just a task. Think that what the humans of that kind might have approached, what right now we say that it's science, it's experiment that they did, thinking process that we do, methodology, whatever we say, observations, ये सब नाम अभी आए. So consider that what observations, what methodology, what thinking they might have done to save themselves. Like सबसे बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट तो यही है कि सर्वाइवल. तो वो सर्वाइवल जो था वो क्लासिकल साइंस ने हमको दिखाया हमको. So I think that was more, and it's nothing like viruses. Viruses came now. We gave the name that it's called virus. It was from the earlier times there were also virus. At that time also something was going on. Medicine was even there at that time, right? So it wasn't कि modern science gives the solution to coronavirus. No, it's not like that. Even if you do meditation, even if you do boost your immunity by sleeping, taking steams and etc., corona नहीं होगा तुमको. That's nothing necessary to take a vaccine. So I think classical science gives answer to most of the science.
I'll disturb you here. Like what you said, that last thing, that if we do that kadha and steam and all, my family used to do it for from the day that lockdown was introduced, and still we like in my family there are many members, like 6 to 7, and except my mom and me, all of them got corona. And
Oh, you got
like
a good immunity.
yeah, but what I thought is, when my uncle got it, we all started the like dose of that government medicines, and only me and my mom did the full course of that medicine. And I think because of that, we was like remained that we didn't caught by the corona, but even except we both, they didn't completed the course, like they took it lightly. They like the ate one day, they didn't eat one day, like other day, and they were doing like that, and everyone got corona, but my mom and me didn't get the corona. And that ayurvedic and all thing we always do it, like from the day lockdown was introduced we were doing that, but no effect was seen on any one of us. So I think here, I guess, modern technique was like modern science helped us to survive through this, I guess.
But I think the situation is also because of the modern sciences. There was no such heavy diseases in the past classical times, so we don't have to face so much. This is,
I
I
would
will.
like to interrupt you here. Many cases, at least almost every 100 years, starting from
Yes, yes.
2020, if we go backwards, many epidemics
Play.
like the
There were
Spanish
many,
flu,
many epidemics and pandemics. Yes.
mainly the
Very
Spanish
much.
flu in the in the states. So it shows that people, despite knowing everything related to modern science, they were not they did not choose to exercise caution. So basically, it can be said that classical knowledge did not elicit this caution exercising thoughts in them, and modern science tried to, but they failed because we cannot change an old mindset.
Exactly. I like to support this point. Classical science don't have the conclusive scientific proof, like what we are doing and why we are doing that. Like if we see the theory of spatial creation, scientists gave that like life has originated from these people or these people, and then the theory of spontaneous generation, that the from the non-living things the life has originated. But and furthermore, if we go like the theory of abiogenesis was successfully appreciated by the scientists, but there were no conclusive proof that these were the precursors of the origins of life. But if we see in the modern sciences, like if you see the experiment of the Urey and Miller, they conclusively proved that these through the that would have been the conditions of in the primitive earth, on the primitive earth, and the reducive oxygen, and these were the chemicals were in the atmosphere, which combined to form the complex things, and they were the precursors of the origin of life. So modern science gave us the conclusive scientific proof that this is the core, this is the crux of the origin of life. But the classical science, I don't think so they have such kind of.
I would like to also say that classical science used to say there is a black bile present in our body, which was used to be the main cause of cancer, which was later proven wrong by showing that how ruthlessly the cancer cells multiplied. As in, the physician Galen used to say that when a person is depressed or sad, this black bile is the reason why these tumors emerge out. But there was no proof. When the physician Vesalius drew the body parts, he realized that there is no black bile. So we cannot say that ancient science has helped us in progressing towards one of our enemies, that is cancer.
Okay, I
I don't
think
think
from
so
my
that
Dhairya, you are
only.
losing.
okay, from my team, Sarat Chandra would like to comment because he is also from medicine. So I think you kept a very good point, so Surbi. So Sarat, you want to add something on this? Sarat, are you there? Okay, Swamila, you were saying something.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah, yeah. You actually, Shruti, you were telling that. Sorry, Kartiki, you were telling that the modern science gave the proof for the classical science questions, but I think there are many proofs with the help of the classical sciences which we don't know and we aren't aware of it. For example, I am telling that there is a concept of called Katyapayadi Sankhya, and it gives the value of pi to 9 accurate to 32 decimal places, and it was done at the time of 17th to 18th century before the this great mathematicians were born. So I think there are many such things which we don't know and which were happened just before, and they were happened because of the classical sciences only. And plus, classical science was based to the nature and it was quite phenomenal. So I think they were having they were quite accurate. And but here in modern sciences we see that we use instruments, and but in instruments also there are with error of 5 to 10% error is there, but at time there was no instrument, and but at that time of error percentage was very less, but it was all human assumptions but only, but the error percentage was very less.
Exactly, when we see that Shakuntala Devi, even there was a series in lockdown, how she was a human computer, and like big computers failed before Shakuntala Devi. So that's the power of human mind and classical science, I can say.
I
And
guess,
also,
yeah, human has developed the computer, not the computer has developed the human. So I guess the classical science is much better than the modern science. And modern science, we have only developed the instrument, not the
Exactly.
instrument has developed us.
Yeah. Heli, you were saying something.
yeah, as we have discussion about the proofs, there are also the laws and the physical phenomena that was discovered in the classical times, and they are proved by the some natural observations, like as we know the bioency discovered by Archimedes. It's completely naturally the as I know about it that he went for a bath and he discovered this, the law of bioency. It's proved. Yeah, in modern time we make more considerations about these laws and prove more some related things, but it was then discovered.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly.
the applications of that laws and whatever the things they discovered, it is in the modern sciences. And
Yeah,
right
I'll
now we
surely,
gave
I
the
I'll
conclusive
surely come
proof
on that
based on
point,
that. Yeah.
Kartik and Pradnya. I would surely comment on that point. That's very much potential comment to all the researchers. Their mentor will do it somewhere at some time. I'm sure, and I'll do that comment over here, but not now. Aparajita wanted to add something, so go ahead, Aparajita.
Yeah, actually, in classical science, mostly people used natural products, but nowadays in modern science, transgenic technology is being used. So in classical science, there, like you say, natural fruits or vegetables people used to take, or say natural milk products from cows or goats. So it was actually very beneficial for health. But in modern science, the use of transgenic technology, like artificially ripening of fruits and vegetables, it is also having a bad impact on health, I think.
Okay, so
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yes, Pradnya, go ahead.
okay, so here we are using transgenic techniques and all, but why?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, am I audible?
Yeah, now you are audible. Go
Yes,
ahead.
yes, you are on.
Okay. What my point is, we have introduced this transgenic techniques and all. Why? Because we want to overcome certain problems, and one of the problem that is being controlled by this modern technique is overpopulation. I don't think so. We have any solution or classic solution for this particular problem of overpopulation. By using this transgenic animals and all, or plants and all, we can produce a lot of more amount in less time, and we can solve this problem of overpopulation. So these
How?
are
More amount of what?
like fruits or vegetables or anything like plants. We are making this. We can yeah, there are many examples, I guess.
Yeah, actually there was one saying like in Hindi, टाइम के साथ चलो, टाइम बदल रहा है, तुम्हें भी बदलना पड़ेगा वरना वो तुम्हें रोंद के चला जाएगा. So it's like
Yeah, yeah,
it's correct,
yeah.
correct
You
actually.
mean you mean the Darwin gave the theory. You are applying same theory in classical science, like survival of the fittest, right?
That was
वो
the
ही तुम
Yes,
हिंदी
classical
में
survival
बोल
science
of
that
रहे हो.
is you are
वो
applying.
ही तुम हिंदी में बोल रहे हो. उसने इंग्लिश में बोला था, उन्होंने इंग्लिश में बोला था, आप
yeah,
हिंदी में बोल रहे हो.
actually the yeah, there are actually science is evolving. and the environment is evolving, we are evolving. So we have to move forward from the classical sciences to the modern sciences in order to survive in the atmosphere.
That's
Yeah,
also right.
I
Today
yeah.
there's no debate. There's no debate of moving into modern science or classical science. We are just putting up points that why classical science is important, why modern science is important. It's not like obviously we all are into the modern era right now. So now no one will go back and go into jungles. No one is gonna do that.
Okay.
so
Yes, yes, yes.
so
I am
that's
basing my
obvious that
theory
we all
on
are
the
in the
classical
modern era.
sciences.
Accepting
I am actually supporting the modern sciences based on the classical sciences. That is my point.
so see modern science team, your captain is itself supporting classical science.
No, no, no. I am not supporting the classical sciences. I am supporting the modern sciences because
Okay.
it gave us the more concept in
You
viewing
guys
this
you guys even give
different aspects of
opportunity
science.
to others to speak, right? I think uh Shruti might have come up with some good points. Shruti, you
Oh
wanna
yes,
Shreya and Surbhi.
Shreya. Yeah. Huh.
I think that's a bit
So yes,
confusion.
I wanted to tell one point that now this COVID testing is done due to this method named RT-PCR, and this technique again it comes under modern sciences. If this technique was not invented, how would we have checked the patients, and how would we have detected that the person is suffering from COVID or not? So
But
again, yes, modern science.
RT-PCR itself is the cause of COVID-19. It originated
Sorry,
from
I
that.
didn't get your point. I mean,
It originated in from bats, and some says that someone in the China, he ate bat, he got corona, and then corona was spreaded. And some says that uh, that the corona was made in the lab.
But we don't know the actual reason.
Actually,
So
no,
yes,
no,
we
no.
don't know the
Actually,
actual.
yeah. Actually, we don't know that, but there was one paper in the Nature publication, Nature
And that's
Journal,
what I think.
and it
Kartikey,
has
we had a solid debate on some of the group. I don't know you were there at that time or not, but during the
no, no,
start of
no.
the community, there was a solid debate actually going on in the community.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I
There
was
was a
not
paper
there,
in
but
Nature Communication, Nature Reports, and Nature Communication. There is a paper. They have discussed various theories. How did what might be the reason of origination of corona? So over
yes,
there,
and in the yes, and in the end, they said that there was no way that the coronavirus can be created in the lab, and it was published in the Nature, so
nature.
we
Yes.
can't deny the fact that
Yeah. Okay. No, now not going into that debate again. Let's come back on classical science and modern
yes.
science. So Shreya said that RT-PCR is the thing that is testing the modern science. I think that's very much a valid point, and I think if anyone from the classical science team has uh, any
We
point,
have the many techniques like immunohistochemistry, like CRISPR-Cas9 in the modern sciences.
will come
Like
on
Yes.
it.
we are using the gene editing to the CRISPR-Cas9. We can modify a genome or modify the babies which are
Okay.
forming nowadays.
Yes. Yes.
It's because of the modern sciences.
Okay.
Did
Means you wanna
like
play with the
Somile
nature,
wants to add
huh?
something.
So you wanna
Somile,
play
yeah,
with
go
the
ahead.
nature, like gene editing, and you wanna play with the nature. That's it, na? And do something and invent something else that would cause something else.
but
No,
still
I
it
all
want to
might
do
have
something which
some good
helps the
advantages
nature.
also.
Yeah, because we are destroying the nature. Not
Atom
by
bomb is
producing these kind of
uh,
technology. Atom
technology.
bomb was
Atom bomb is destroying the nature. That's in modern science.
if you see the previously in the classical sciences like time of the Marie Curie, so when they discovered the radium and plutonium, after that the incident on the atomic
So,
bomb caused, yeah, and there was one movie also. आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट द नेम, क्या नाम था धैर्य यार उसका, जो बहुत वेब सीरीज बहुत फेमस नहीं हुई थी, कौन से
Chernobyl.
केस पे था वो? चर्नोबिल,
Chernobyl.
या वो भी, या उस पे आगे बहुत वो है. The classical sciences also destroyed the nature. That is not the point that only the modern science is destroying only nature.
Yeah, but there is only one or two examples that is destroying in classical science. But modern science में तो हर जगह हो रहा है. Pollution से, like you consider pollution, you consider anything, anything. Everywhere you can just see the destruction of nature. Everywhere, in all the sector of science.
And we can only resolve the issue with the modern sciences. We can only resolve that kind of issue with the modern sciences, not with the
Oh, obvious.
classical
That's
sciences.
yeah, but
True,
that
true.
yeah, but
Yes.
that's obvious. Modern science created the problem. Then obviously modern science will give the answers. Why should
Yes,
Yeah,
classical
but
but
science?
modern,
But
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 modern
still,
also
but
modern.
if you seen
but still,
but if you seen the classical sciences,
but
we didn't have the
most
solutions.
of the but still most of the problems of modern sciences are solved by classical science.
I want to say something. All the
I agree on
techniques
this.
I want to say something that all the techniques of the modern sciences are based on the classical discoveries. Like we thought about RT-PCR or PCR. It was because of the DNA replication in nature which was discovered in classical sciences. If we don't know the DNA replication, how we can apply it in artificial situations? If we
I think
thought
that's
about
very
the
much valid point.
if we
Yeah,
thought about the
actually, DNA replication. If we are saying the DNA replication, the modern sciences discovers the reverse transcriptase enzyme,
but
the
what
discovery by the Baltimore.
but what if we don't know the
That,
DNA
that
replication?
changes the
How we
central dogma principle.
But I
but
guess
Yeah,
DNA
that,
replication was
okay,
also
okay.
introduced.
Wait,
Hello.
wait. Ha, yes, Pradnya, go ahead.
But I guess DNA replication was also found by using modern techniques.
I don't think
I
so.
guess.
No,
no, not at
no,
all.
no.
Not at all.
Rosalind and Franklin Rosalind actually discovered DNA, and after that, Watson and Crick did
She just
everything.
discovered the DNA. The
She,
DNA replication technique was not like
it was
discovered
discovered by
using
Watson and Crick.
It
Watson
was
and Crick
just
showed
the
DNA replication,
next
right?
discovery. It was just the
not
next
DNA
discovery.
replication. They discovered DNA structure. They made the
हाँ,
model, not DNA replication. DNA replication
Oh, is
was
it?
discovered
I'll see.
using
Right.
modern
novel
techniques.
structure of
Uh, yeah, I think so. DNA replication was discovered using modern
Yeah,
techniques.
DNA replication discovered by
Michelson and Stahl,
Michelson and
1958.
Stahl का experiment नहीं था, semi
19,
conservative.
1958.
Yeah,
Michelson and Stahl.
Matthew and Messelson.
yeah,
Matthew
density
Michelson
gradient
and
through the
Stahl.
help of the density gradient
Yeah.
yes,
CSCL.
yes.
So yeah, density gradient centrifugation is a modern science technique.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
now we are
Obviously.
winning.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
now,
yes, we are winning.
yeah, we are winning.
now I'll make a comment. Just tell me one thing. What is the
Yeah.
greatest challenge of human survival in 21st century? Modern science, yes. Now, just tell me this answer. The only one thing of human survival, not in context of science or anything, I'm just telling about survival. Survival of individual. What is the most
Like, what is
threatened
the thing
thing?
necessary for the survival?
No. What
This
is
is
the
what you are
most
asking.
threatened thing in
Can
21st
you
century?
repeat your question, please?
It's like what is the most threatened thing for an individual to survive in 21st century?
Then can you reform the question? Actually, I didn't get your question.
अब मैं हिंदी में बताता हूँ.
हाँ.
21st शुद्ध हिंदी, ठीक है. 21st सेंचुरी में सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज या सबसे बड़ा लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग चैलेंज कौन सा है? साइंस को बाजू में रखो, एमबीए को बाजू में, सब फील्ड को बाजू में रखो, मैं एक ह्यूमन लाइफ की बात कर रहा हूँ, एक इंडिविजुअल ह्यूमन. सबसे बड़ा लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग सवाल या प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
Maybe Corona, I guess.
ये 21st सेंचुरी मतलब 100 साल का होता है, 100 साल से थोड़ी कोरोना है।
ओके ओके
पूरा 21st सेंचुरी गिन लो आज के बाद भी। अभी तो 21st सेंचुरी को सिर्फ 20 साल हुए, ये 21वां साल है, अभी आगे भी चलेगा 100 साल दूसरा। तो what is the and what would be ahead? Anyone? Surbi, you wanna say something?
Pollution of the earth.
We
That
want to get pure food products, the proper food products. They will be mixed with chemicals and all sorts of
they
things.
let modern people answer na. Why classical people are?
Global warming.
I said apart from
Is
science
it
and everything.
global warming?
Okay, that point is valid. I'm just saying that forget science, forget earth. I'm just saying individual, a person. You as a person, just a person. Forget
Money.
science, forget everything. Not science. I'm just saying that basic survival का strategy रहता है ना सबका। तो 21st सेंचुरी में
Money,
सबसे
money.
बड़ा लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग क्या है? वाह, इकोनॉमिक। that I
पैसा
think।
भाई, पैसा जरूरी है सर्वाइवल के लिए।
हाँ हाँ
चलो भीख मांग के खा लिया।
और पैसा कहाँ से आता है? मॉडर्न टेक्निक डेवलप करके उसको बेचो दूसरे को, तब
भाई
पैसा मिलेगा।
भीख मांग ली, नहीं बेचना, जाने दे, छोड़। और बार्टर बार्टर सिस्टम तो पहले भी चलता था। 2 किलो टमाटर ले, 500 ग्राम सोना दे। मतलब बार्टर सिस्टम तो
भाई
पहले
तू मेरे कपड़े ले ले, तू मेरे कपड़े ले ले, तू मेरे कपड़े ले ले, बस मुझे खाना दे दे।
अच्छा ठीक है, चलो कर लिया। तो ये सर्वाइवल का ग्रेटेस्ट क्वेश्चन तो हुआ नहीं। खाना पैसा तो मिल जाएगा ना कहीं से भी, चलो।
अब ये
सर्वाइवल के लिए
जिंदगी भाई, अब
सबसे
जिंदगी
इम्पोर्टेंट
बची
फूड
है।
ही होती है, फूड ही होता है,
फूड।
क्योंकि फूड है तो खाना है तो खजाना है।
food,
मेरे को
oxygen,
प्रॉब्लम बता।
water.
ओके, वाटर। मेरे को प्रॉब्लम सुनना है, मेरे को ये नहीं सुनना कि क्या जरूरी है, मेरे को ये सुनना है कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है जो लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग है। थोड़ा सोचो यार,
other person.
या शरद चंद्र, यू वांट टू से समथिंग, गो अहेड।
Yes, the other person, a person behind us,
The person, I think
is the life
he is
person.
close to the answer. Okay, think ऐसा कोई लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग। चलो खाना तो कहीं से भी मिल गया, मैंने कपड़े उतार के दे दिए, मेरे को खाना मिल गया। मैं भीख नीचे मांगने बैठ गया, मेरे को खाना मिल गया, पैसा मिल गया। पर ऐसी कौन सी एक चीज है जो खुद ब खुद ही सॉल्व करनी पड़ती है और खुद ब खुद ही डील करना पड़ता है उससे, और दैट्स अ लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग क्वेश्चन।
Thoughts
Okay.
or something.
Yes, go ahead। Okay, modern science people, come on, answer. Get some answer. Water pollution, okay, I'll give
थिंकिंग,
that. Huh?
थिंकिंग। हमारी
Water
सोच ही सबसे बड़ी दुश्मन है हमारी।
thinking, yes. You are so much to the point. बस एक
Now reveal it. Reveal your answer, please.
depression is the most
डिप्रेशन।
life-threatening question of 21st century। मतलब डिप्रेशन को तो खुद ब खुद ही डील करना पड़ता है। कोई बाहर वाला, खाना पीना पैसा सब है तुम्हारे पास, सब है, फिर भी डिप्रेशन मर जाओगे। खाना पीना कुछ भी नहीं है तुम्हारे पास, कुछ भी नहीं मान लो, पर तुम हैप्पी हो ना, तो तुम खाना पीना भी ढूंढ लोगे कहीं से भी। तो एंड दैट डिप्रेशन, व्हाट गेव द डिप्रेशन? From where does this social anxieties come? Depression comes, कहाँ से ये सब आता है? Due to use of technologies, due to something or the other thing जो हमारे साथ होता है। ये सब अनएथिकल प्रैक्टिसेस तो हमको ऑब्वियसली मॉडर्न साइंस नहीं सिखाई है।
If you're talking like if you're giving this point, then one valid point is also that
what is the permanent solution to depression? It's when you go back to the roots, to the nature, to the spirituality, meditation, that's yoga, that's all classical science, I can say, ancient science. That's close to nature. कितना भी
एक मिनट
मेडिकेशंस खा लो, कितना भी दवाइयाँ खा लो, 2 घंटे के लिए अच्छा लगेगा, कितना भी अल्कोहल ले लो, 2 दिन तक अच्छा लगेगा, 2 साल को अच्छा लगेगा, लाइफ टाइम तो स्लीपिंग पिल्स नहीं ले पाओगे ना तुम, मर जाओगे तुम.
Yes,
एक
yes,
मिनट
yes.
अगर
Modern
आप
science will give
ऐसा
only temporary,
Temporary
temporary
thing,
solution,
but
and
temporary
classical science
अरे
will
solution.
give
लिसन
permanent solution.
That going back
Okay,
to
okay, okay.
nature,
Pradnya
you
want
will
to
be
say
healed.
something.
Going back to
Excuse
nature, you will be
me.
healed in 1 month,
Wait a minute.
permanent.
okay can I
There,
speak
Pradnya
something
want to say something. What?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, yeah. Please,
yeah
Pradnya.
yeah if you are saying ki depression and all is getting only because of the technologies, then you should also see the advantages of technologies. Like in like last month during lockdown or after lockdown, there was one tea stall which was like handled by an old man or something, and one person just kept that video of him on social media, and from the other day he just got so many customers. सो अगर आप ये देख रहे हो कि सोशल मीडिया और टेक्नोलॉजीज के यूज से डिप्रेशन हो रहा है, तो सोशल मीडिया और टेक्नोलॉजीज के यूज से ये प्रोग्रेस भी हो रहा है कि जो
Every
बुड्ढे
coin has
चाचा
two
को
sides.
कोई कस्टमर्स
Every
नहीं मिल रहा,
coin
हाँ
has two
उनको
sides.
कुछ नहीं मिल रहा, रियल टैलेंट और स्किल्स भी तो बाहर आ रही है सोशल मीडिया से. तो सिर्फ एक साइड को देख के तो नहीं चल सकते ना, दोनों साइड्स, एवरीथिंग हैज प्रोज एंड कॉन्स, सो यू हैव टू सी बोथ
Correct.
द साइड्स, नॉट ओनली वन.
Correct. That's what we want. मतलब to reveal each and science
Excuse
का भी दो
me.
पल्लू है, दो साइड है.
Surbi wanted to say something.
Yes.
Please, Surbi, go ahead.
Depression is recognized in modern science, but in ancient science, it was treated inhumanely, where people were said to be possessed by evil spirits. They were exorcised to the point that one would, give up the dignity of human life. So basically, modern science has helped people to dispel this stigma a little bit, while ancient science used to just ramp up this stigma against mental health.
I completely agree on this.
Good point.
Parijita, you wanna add
Yes.
something?
Yeah, but earlier depression rate was low, or it was null actually. Nowadays, this technology, you see, if you
Each
keep
and every
mobile
person
phone,
has depression. Each and
yeah,
every person.
mobile phones, if you keep mobile phones near your side at night, then the radiations are harmful. It can disturb your sleep, and then your health will get hampered.
Nowadays, due to modern science, only the cases are opening up.
User of
We
social
cannot be so sure that it was low earlier.
media, yeah,
But
the use
even
of
there was
social
an there
media,
was an
Facebook
there was an series
posting.
on Salim Ali. Professor Salim Ali, he is a birdman of India. He's the most high-rated ornithologist of world. There was a demand draft given by Salim Ali to Indian government. जो टावर्स होते हैं ना, टावर्स, वहां पे सबसे ज्यादा बर्ड्स का डेथ होता है. So
This
birds
was
are died
completely true.
near to the towers. I don't remember वो कुछ web series me and my family were watching one day, scrolling down the on the TV in the lockdown, and we found that series, and it was movie or something. I don't know. Something was going on in the TV. So in that show or in that television, it was shown that most of the birds are dying due to the radiation, due to the mobile towers and all.
It is Robot 2.0, the film.
I don't remember. Okay, and one more point I want to add now in the classical theory point is, uh, most of the people will hear this from their mentors is, what is research? Now, okay, now just tell me everyone, what is research as per you?
Observation.
Anyone else? Everyone has to give the answer,
To
obviously.
find the solution of a problem
Solution of the problem. How?
by employing scientific methods to
Analyze
Hmm.
the problem correctly and then making out conclusions from it.
You mean the approach, the idea, thinking.
yes.
Thinking, right? Means.
Yes, yes.
Okay, next.
To
To
answer
know
the
something that we don't.
Shomila, don't tell something right now. Let everyone answer. Yes, Sarat,
To know something that we don't know.
to know something that we don't know. Okay. Next. Next. Arey, come on,
To
yaar, guys.
hello.
Yes, Ali.
To apply the thinking and the studies we have done or anything to find out the solution of the problems that the people is facing for the benefits of the community, for the benefits of the society.
Hmm. Okay. Next. Come on. Shreya.
Pradnya, please go ahead. Pradnya, Shreya,
Pradnya, Shreya, please.
Ali.
To generate new concept for human benefits.
Yeah. That's what I think
I
Ali said. To generate some solutions to problems for utilizing it from betterment of humanity.
Uh, I think research is like observation or putting all the things up and analyzing and optimizing. Like one thing that is present from years or is invented, no one had seen, but you are able to see that, and like
Hmm.
you are discovering it or you are inventing it by using
Hmm.
some modern things or techniques and something.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Darshini, you can type it down in the chat box. I'll read that out. Now who else left? Shreya.
Actually, can the question be repeated again?
As per you, what is research? How can you define research as per you? Am I audible?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Shreya,
Hmm.
your voice is too low.
You can write it down in the chat box even. Shreya and Darshini
Yes,
both.
yes. And Heli,
Heli said.
do you have any? I don't think so, Heli said.
He said that getting problems solved for the humanity.
Oh, okay.
Going deep and searching
And
about more.
Sarat Chandra has said something.
Yes, Sarat, can you repeat what did you say?
To know about something that we don't know.
To know about something that we don't know is research. Okay. So now, Somilia, you wanted to add
to
something.
answer the unanswered question with help of observations, with help of the nature, and sometimes with help of the modern science techniques to answer the unanswered question.
Okay. So, okay, now I'll come to some points. As I said, each and every mentor, each and every scientist will actually tell this to you when you go in research. What he or she will tell you, your mentor, that तुम टेक्नीशियन नहीं हो, तुम्हारा काम टेक्नीशियन का नहीं है, तुम इंस्ट्रूमेंट चलाना वो तुम्हारा काम नहीं है, वो काम है टेक्नीशियन का। तुम रिसर्चर हो, तुम्हें सोचना आना चाहिए, तुम्हें ऑब्जर्व करना आना चाहिए, ऑब्जर्व करने के बाद उसको समझना चाहिए, समझ के उसको क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग करना चाहिए, उसको एनालाइज करना चाहिए और फिर उसको सॉल्व करना चाहिए यूजिंग टेक्नोलॉजी, मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी। सो उसमें सबसे बड़ी मेन बात क्या है? दैट इज क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग। क्रिटिकल
Exactly, Dhairya. Exactly.
क्रिटिकल
You can treat anything. You can investigate on anything with the technology. But first, you have to understand what is that thing. Like if you want
Exactly,
to treat the cancer, first you have to understand what is cancer. Only then
exactly,
you can use the CRISPR-Cas9 or any other technology to treat or investigate on that particular thing.
exactly. Now, when you even go to autoimmunity is my favorite topic. So I will relate each and every point with autoimmunity every time. So what is autoimmunity? तुम्हारे खुद का इम्यून सेल्स जाके इट डिस्ट्रॉयज द हेल्दी सेल्स. Now, why will your own body destroy your own body? Why? Do you have any answer? No. There are so many unanswered questions. So, what is main thing? Main thing is critical thinking. How will you solve that problem? Machines तो बहुत सारे हैं, टेक्नोलॉजीज तो बहुत सारी है, अनगिनत टेक्नोलॉजी है. इतनी सारी टेक्नोलॉजी के आधी तो आपको पता भी, आधी क्या, 1% भी you don't know. There's so much of technology, but how to use it, that's more important. And that how is the critical thinking, and that do not fall under any modern science or classical science. Even in classical science people used to think, even in modern science people are thinking. So that's nothing like classical and modern science. But yes, in classical science there was no instruments, थिंकिंग की कमी नहीं थी वहां पे, और मॉडर्न साइंस में भी थिंकिंग की कमी नहीं है. बट द थिंग इज मॉडर्न साइंस हैज मेड अस लेजी because we have everything, like we have Google. Whatever we don't know, we just directly go and Google. That is lowered our imagination, the thinking power. And the
Yes,
discoveries
yes,
that are made,
बिल्कुल.
discoveries that are made after 2000, and if you see discoveries made after 1950, 1950 के बाद बहुत सारी डिस्कवरीज हुई है 1950 टू 2000 के बीच में. पर 2000 टू 2021 के बीच में इतनी ग्रेट डिस्कवरीज नहीं हो पाई है. मतलब इतना ज्यादा ग्रेट डिस्कवरी बोल दो कि ओ भाई दिस इज अ ग्रेट डिस्कवरी. तो दोज ग्रेट डिस्कवरीज जितनी भी होनी थी वो पहले क्लासिकल साइंस में हो गई है. नाउ व्हाट मॉडर्न साइंस इज डूइंग, इट इज गोइंग डीप एंड डीप इनटू दैट कांसेप्ट. जैसे क्लासिकल साइंस ने तुमको डीएनए का मॉडल दिया, मॉडर्न साइंस समझाता है रेप्लिकेशन ट्रांसलेशन कैसे होता है. और अभी रिसेंट का साइंस तुमको समझाता है कि रेप्लिकेशन और ट्रांसक्रिप्शन में प्रॉब्लम्स क्या हो रहे हैं, उसको कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं. सो क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग इंपॉर्टेंट है. साइंस ऑलवेज मूव अहेड, वो कभी पीछे नहीं जाने वाला है, वापिस उधर नहीं जाने वाला है गलीलियो के टाइम पे. बट the main thing is degree is not important. It's not important that you should be a PhD. Aristotle was not the never he took into a university and did his PhD, right? So that's what.
Yes, yes.
And even the Gregor Mendel, he's the father of genetics. He never took any PhD. He was that वो birth में father थे ना वो Mendel.
Priest. He was priest. Yeah.
He was something priest or something like that. So
Hmm.
he never went in college, but still he's called the father of genetics. So it's like the thinking process, what you do, what you apply. Now you are given a question. तुम्हारे सामने 1000 machine रख दी है, or you are given a question to solve. Now what would the machines do? Nothing until you think, to which machine should I go? To which machine will solve my question? So that's more important rather than just instrumentation. So ये कमेंट आपको हर कोई करेगा, आप जब रिसर्च में जाओगे या वहां पे जाओगे. आपका काम लैब टेक्नीशियन का नहीं है. आपका काम ये नहीं है कि जाके स्पेक्ट्रोफोटोमीटर चलाना आता है या नहीं. नहीं, दैट्स नॉट योर वर्क. व्हाट्स योर वर्क? टू नो कौन सी वेवलेंथ जरूरी है और क्यों जरूरी है. जैसे तुमको डीएनए का एस्टिमेशन करना है तो 260 बाई 280 जरूरी है. अभी क्यों वो 260 बाई 280 जरूरी है वो तुमको आना चाहिए. टेक्नीशियन तो यही बताएगा 260 बाई 280 पे डीएनए आता है. कितना आता है? 1.7 के आसपास होना चाहिए. उसको खाली इतना आता होगा. क्यों आना चाहिए, क्या होता है उसके अंदर, ऐसा तो कौन से बेस पेयर्स इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं, क्यों सिर्फ साइक्लिक बेस पेयर्स इंपॉर्टेंट है 260 के लिए, बाकी क्यों नहीं. ये सब जो होता है वो थिंकिंग होता है. That's not the work of lab technician. And lab technician का वर्क आपका नहीं है. So if you want to be a lab technician, then you don't need to apply any brain. You just need to understand DNA 260 by 280 पे होता है, 1.7 के आसपास आना चाहिए, बस खत्म. क्यों आना चाहिए वो काम रिसर्चर का है. तो सोचने का काम रिसर्चर का है, ऑटोक्लेव करने का काम लैब टेक्नीशियन का है. पर ऐसा नहीं है कि तुमको ऑटोक्लेव करना नहीं आना चाहिए, वो भी आना चाहिए. तो रिसर्चर का काम सब कुछ है. सब कुछ आना चाहिए उसको, पर सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है साइंटिस्ट का काम, दैट इज टू थिंक, a rational thinking. That is the most. I think I heard somewhere from a philosophy book or something, a self-help book, and even I tweeted today. It is like what is science? Science is you have some information, you take it to your knowledge. मतलब तुमने कुछ पढ़ा, तुमने फॉर एग्जांपल एप्लीकेशन पढ़ा, चलो पढ़ लिया, अभी वो इंफॉर्मेशन थी, उसको देन यू कन्वर्ट दैट इनटू योर नॉलेज, मतलब वो तुम उसको समझो, उसको याद रखो। नॉलेज मतलब ऐसा नहीं रट्टू पोपट, इट्स नॉट कॉल्ड नॉलेज। नॉलेज इज समथिंग जो तुम्हारे साथ लाइफ टाइम रहेगा। So that's what is knowledge. So knowledge then to wisdom means how you utilize that knowledge and where. That's important. Like as you said, वो radiation जब निकला, तो obviously atom bomb is made and some discovery is done. So that every side has two, every coin has two sides. Similarly, science has power to destruct and also to do good. So that's upon us self, that how we think. So if we convert knowledge to wisdom, to utilization of the science to uh, betterment of society, as most of the people said, so that's what is actual research. It's not how to destroy the society. That's not the real science, I can say. So let's consider classical science or modern science. No, first you should be a good human and you should learn how to think. That's your job. How to think, that's the job of researcher. How to do, what to do is not your job, वो technician का काम है. So I hope that's very much pretty clear, and we have got so many points on this. So that's why I think that why classical science, to me, it like malab, it gives me goosebumps, I can say, or that I admire it. That's because Aristotle was never a scientist. Gregor Mendel, he was never a scientist. Galileo, he was never a scientist. At least उसने सोचा, कुछ सोचा at the time of 650 BC, AD, I don't remember. But at that time, he thought of something that okay, there's something fire, a ball of fire that's called sun. That at the night there is something else that's called moon. How that moon is coming up, that due to the reflection of sun. So they're thinking on something. So that's what I just want to conclude is like critical thinking is the most important, and you don't need a degree, and if you want to be a technician then you don't need to think. So Karthik, you want to
Yes,
add
Dhairya,
something?
yes. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Actually, this is an endless debate between the classical sciences and the modern sciences because no one is perfect in its own, or no one, everything is dependent. Like, to be succinct, I would like to conclude that if we are using the modern science, we cannot deny the fact that the modern science is the base of the classical science. Like, it is based on the classical science. By the simple example, I would like to explain this. If we take the origin of life, that's what uh, I said. So based on the O'Brien and Haldane hypothesis, only then, after the ages, after the few decades, the Urey and Miller experimentally proved that point. But how? Based on the classical sciences, the modern sciences applied. So it is not the debate of which one is better, because everything is dependent on each other. Okay, it lies it is like the inclusive fitness if we see in the evolutionary part, because the topic is evolution of science. So this is the main conclusion, that everything is dependent. The modern sciences depend on the classical sciences for the major discoveries, and it is a fact that in the classical sciences there were more discoveries. In the modern sciences there were less discoveries as compared to classical sciences, because we are more dependent on the other things, like other technologies, so they do our jobs what we were supposed to do. So nothing is better. Everything is dependent, in my opinion. I think now, Dhairya, we should
I think
give
if
the
someone
task of
wants to
article
add,
writing.
yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
think
okay. If someone
that
wants to.
we will surely. If someone wants to add some point to this discussion, Parijita, Darshini, Kashvi, Pradnya,
Yes.
anyone, Shreya, Surbi,
Anyone has a different
Somalya.
conclusion.
I think I didn't
Everyone has
hear
a
about
different conclusion.
I want to hear Somalia for the conclusion. Somalia, please tell something.
For the
Somalia,
yes.
what would you like to conclude?
Overall, I like to conclude that the both the sciences are interlinked. We cannot go with one science and leave the other science. So overall conclusion is that these two sciences are might have seen the skateboard. It runs on the two wheels. So skateboard is the research, and the classical science and the modern science are the two axles on which the skateboard is running. So if one of the skateboard is not used, the skateboard will not run. So I guess both the sciences are equally important.
Yeah, true. And even the Newton's law of motion. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah,
Conclusion.
like I
Yeah.
also think like this only, that because the classical science was there, the modern science got roots from the classical science and then it developed. So yeah, both are equally important. That came there because of which the modern science came. So both are equally important. Nothing is like this is more important, that is less important. Like, but both are equally important.
Yeah, exactly. So, Surbi, you wanna add something or Shreya?
No, actually, I agree with Pradnya's opinion. So,
Hmm. Cool.
Actually, science origins from the word scientia, which means to know. So basically, as scientists, we must try to know and present what we know to the world. So either way, there is no distinction between modern sciences or classical sciences, because what we know and how we approach is what all matters in the end.
Completely. Yeah. So I think we have a task for you all. Whosoever wants to get into this task, they can. Every 12 people wants to come, they can. So what we do is, we had previous two such kind of discussions, and we got a highest response in quantum biology discussion. So we even got good popularity for that article. So what we do is, the discussion that took place today, we compile it in a form of article. We compile all the points in form of articles in a proper way, in a way that a person can read someday, or even you can read someday, that what did we discuss at that time. So it's a clear idea when you go and read that article. So, and that article is even shared in all our groups, and it's also up in the website. So you can go and visit. Previous articles are there in the Sci-Chat section. There would be articles of Sci-Chat, obviously. So you can go and once it. Similar thing we have to do for this event also, for this discussion also. So who all wants to compile the article? So that's really, and not only of this discussion, you can even take good points from different articles, write it down in form of write it down, add those in that articles and give references. Matlab, it's not just that you need to compile the discussion. You can even compile good points from different articles, and then
Yeah, you can point out your point of view in
yeah
the
your
article also.
yeah so your point of view, each other's point of view, like it's compiling an article, a basic, like if anyone wants
Yeah,
to read,
just like
then
the science article, you
yeah,
see the
it's like a
background.
basic science, a magazine article, like a magazine article, and then we'll publish it
Yes.
on our website in SciChat there. And like we even try our our articles, our events go down into a newsletter. So recently we are been published in one of the newsletter already, an international selling newsletter, and right now we got opportunity from Dr. Radhika Vaishnav. So she's making newsletter, some newsletter. So I think our SciChat event that it took place, that report went into that newsletter. So we are trying our best to give the articles and stuffs to good newsletters. So anyone wants to come up in with compilation of article for this discussion. Aparijita has already done once. I think you did for that
Yeah, it was related to
insect.
some bats. What?
Okay, okay. Wait,
Like,
I'll just open it up on my
haha, go
laptop.
ahead.
Show everyone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dhairya, share your screen actually.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah. Till then, please tell your experience about the side chat discussion today.
Yeah. I think we can send the SciChat discussion group link. I think on Twitter,
Yeah.
so they can share on Twitter and also Insta on any social media that they are. They can share. Okay, I'll just do that. Just a second. Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen. That's done. Okay, and now you guys can see it or not? Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, Dhairya, we can see.
So now when you go to the SciChat section directly, so you see that this is the SciChat section. From here you can directly join the WhatsApp group. So please do join. This is an official but as we discussed today in a Google meeting, we keep on discussing stuffs in the group itself because it's not possible to meet every week. So we try to discuss it on group itself. So okay, so this is the quantum biology. As you can see, views, these are the like very good views. 278 people have read this article. I think this article was compiled by Aparijita,
Yeah. Me and
right?
Shreya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
totally.
and Shreya was there. She was from botany or something. So she did. It
Most
was
probably.
it was also a beautiful topic. It was like ecological importance of
Importance of.
ecological importance of bats and insects, but they can be harmful to humans. So that's an wonderful article by they both. And then we took upon a beautiful article again. That's on quantum biology, and that was a wonderful article written by and like who all were there. See, as I said, these were the contributors. Like I was there, Kartikey was there, Abhishek Mishra was there, Prithvinath Galgota was there, and Apranil was there. So we these five people we actually compiled
Yeah,
this. This is a
yeah.
beautiful article. You all can read. So it was also a compilation of the discussion. So over here, people have added their points. People even have added the things from the articles, and these are the references. मतलब फिर references डाल देते हैं जहाँ जहाँ से भी उठाया हो. So like they took it
As
from.
in, just like you can see in my opinion, quantum biology.
Hmm.
So you also put like these kind of points. Like in what is your opinion
Your
and
opinion,
from the
public
view of
opinion.
scientific perception.
Yeah,
Yes.
your opinion, public opinion, discussion ka opinion. What did the discussion said, and the opinion of other articles, other scientists
Yeah,
on
as per the reference.
as per the
Yes.
reference. Like this is the history. So they have mentioned this everything like in 1932 Danish physics Neil Bohr and everything, International Congress of Light. So you don't know these things, so you need to search upon different articles and get the references out. So this is the thing. Now who all wants to contribute? Everyone can contribute. I have no problem. Even everyone can write it. I have no problem, but still we need names at the last.
Yeah, please give us the names and we will make
And
a
join
WhatsApp group.
this, yeah, and join this SciChat group, please. वो जो दिखाया था.
Yes.
You can go on the website and join it.
So anyone interested? Pradnya.
Oh, yes, yes.
You are interested to
Do you
join
want to join?
Now this week I'm so busy.
Yeah, not this week,
I
not this week. I think we'll do it all across the March. We'll publish it in April because me myself also have exams and many others. So we'll obviously go to till March
I have
end.
also exams. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to think about this
Okay, no
once.
problem. Shreya, hello.
Yes.
You're willing to
Shreya, your
write?
voice is too low. Do
I
you want to
am
contribute in
willing.
the article writing?
Yeah, I'm willing to do, but maybe I'll let you know because in March my final year's presentation will be there, so I'll be preparing for that. That is the only reason.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you guys join in the SciChat group and you'll get the number over there, my number. So whosoever is interested to compile the article, just text me down, and we need to do it. It's not like not we have to do it. Matlab it's the responsibility I
धैर्य एक
can say
काम
of
करते
all
हैं,
the
धैर्य एक काम करते हैं, जितने अभी इसमें है, चैट में है, मतलब डिस्कशन में है, सबका एक डिफरेंट ग्रुप बना लेते हैं इस टॉपिक के रिलेटेड.
yeah we will
एंड
do the same.
वहां हाँ
Whosoever
है
is
ना, उसके
interested
वहां
can stay in the group. We'll ask after 1 week.
या
Whoever is interested, I think that's more so who will make the group. Okay, I'll make
whosoever
the
is interested, they will remain in the group, otherwise they can leave.
Okay, so what you can do is you can right now join the Sci-Chat discussion group, and from over there you'll get my number. Dhairya Rajguru likha hua hoga. Everyone please text. I'll add up in the new group. Right? Everyone is there in the Sci-Chat group. Who is not there?
I'm not there.
You are
I'm
not.
too not there.
Okay, Pradnya. So wait, I'll send the link of the group. You all can join in that group directly.
Yes, please post the
Yeah, yeah,
link in the
sure.
chat box.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
And if everyone open up their camera, we can do the screenshot.
Yeah, I think we need to do that also. Yeah, if everyone
Yes.
agrees, I have no problem in it. Okay, that's coming up. I think till that we can have a snapshot. Let's do that. Let's have a snapshot. Okay, just a second. I'll take it again. Yeah, one more. Done. Okay, I think you guys wanna turn on your cameras more? Then please, someone else.
अभी नहीं लग रहा 1 अप्रैल से लगेगा आप कह तो रहे हैं अब पता नहीं लगेगा कि नहीं
Okay, that's couple of good people are there. Okay, I'll take this one. Yeah, anyone remaining? Anyone wants to do it? Cool, I get it.
Thank you, Dhairya.
Just a
Thank you
second.
everyone for joining us today. Okay,
Post
okay.
that link. Just a second. Just a second.
Yeah.
आप बोर्ड 4 में से ना तुम भी नहीं जा पाओगे अब क्या की चीज
Okay, I'm pasting it in the chat box. I did it. So please do join this group, and there would be admins there. You can text me in the admin, and from the admins you can text me, and then we'll make a separate group for this. And everyone can be added right now. Then after 1 week, when we'll decide to make an article, at that time you guys can, jitne ko bhi rehna hai, you guys can join, others can leave the new group, not the side chat group, right? Okay,
Yes,
I
yes.
think we'll take the leave.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for everyone to joining us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much everyone joining. It was a great discussion.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
thank you all.
for
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Shreya, you got the link, right? Shreya and Sarah.